Hello there, this is the coding teacher. I'm here to teach you how to code, and in this video I expect it'll be very short. All we're going to be doing is setting up nodemon, which is a thing. I'm going to show you the usefulness of it right now. So here's my server, right? If I refresh it, it keeps returning hello world. But what if I change this to goodbye world, and I saved my file, my server.js is saved, but when I come here and refresh, I still get hello world. Well, why is that? Because Node, it does its little magic, and I guess it compiles or something like that, and once it's compiled, so I have to actually stop the server, start the server back up, and now that'll reflect my changes. That can get, kind of painful to do if you're making changes all the time and you have to stop and start. You're tabbing, you're wasting a few seconds every single time you make a change. It's just not smart, especially when the fix for it is just so damn easy. And the way to fix it is by installing a package called nodemon. Actually, there's more packages that do this. There's another one called Forever or whatever, but nodemon is like the oldest and kind of most famous one, I think. And here we're going to save it, but since nodemon is not necessarily what we're going to be using to run our server when we are in deployment, we're not going to save it like that, but we're going to save it as a development dependency. So save dev just saves it in a different section of package.json, and we're going to see what that looks like right now. So instead of dependencies being express, I don't know why there we go, finally it's installing. So instead of saving under the dependencies like express save, it'll create a separate object right here, dev dependencies, and there it is, nodemon. So we can just run this by saying nodemon period, and I'm sorry about my dog crying right now. So now we're going to go here. We still have our server up and running, and if we go to server.js and I don't know, add a couple exclamation points right here, it automatically restarted our server for us, and when we refresh, there we go, it's there. One last little thing for this video is we're going to set up this is not entirely necessary, but if you don't want to type nodemon server or nodemon dot every time, you don't want to remember what your server file name is, you can create a start script and then have it say nodemon server.js right here, and now you're going to be able to run your server by saying npm start. So that's what these scripts do. They basically create new commands that you can run through npm, and there's some kind of reserved ones like start that you can just use npm start, but if you want to create some other command right here like gobbledygook, I don't know, echo hi, and if you want to run that command, you have to say npm run gobbledygook, and there we go, it just echoed hi. So you see, there are some reserved ones like start that you can just run by saying npm start, but if you want to choose whatever name you prefer, then you can run those commands by saying npm run and then the name of the script as you named it right here. So we're going to run our server right now using nodemon and using the npm script that we created. We can refresh, and that's good. And if we make a change to server.js, maybe take away those exclamation points, it automatically refreshes, and we come here and then the exclamation points are gone. So that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be talking about how to serve this index.html and any other static files for that matter through node.js.